y'all? It's your girl, My Money, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure you turn on all post bell notifications on. Make sure you give me a big old thumbs up. Make sure you share with your mammy, your daddy, your mother, cousin, brother, sister, uncle. And that's on period, y'all. So y'all will see me in another story time with the same thing. This is the same day, different video, if it makes sense. It is the same day, just a different story time. So thought I'd give y'all a little, yeah. So y'all, this story time, as y'all can see, it's of course, it's about another fight, y'all. Now this time I was in high school, y'all. So at this time, I was in Harbor City, which was in the same building. Before Harbor City came, it was WB Du Bois, but of course they changed the name and Harbor City came up there. So, and I was still going in. So this takes place in Harbor City. And for y'all who don't know, Harbor City is an alternative school. And fill bad kids is gonna do what they want. Even though we was bad kids no matter what they got. Alternative school, regular school, but anyway, you know what an alternative school is. So now it's this boy. We're gonna call him, we're just gonna call him Mike. We're gonna call this boy Mike, and we're gonna call this girl I'm gonna call her Surfboard. No, girl, we ain't got no issues or whatever, but look, it's a story time at this point. I'm revoking how I was. Hopefully I don't get mad. Anyway. So we're going to call her Surfboard. And yes, me and her would still follow each other. Even after all that, in a couple years down the line, we probably exchange or whatever. And she felt comfortable telling me certain things. Anyway, so we just going to call her Surfboard back. Because at that point in time, she was a surfboard back. Like, she was big in the front and nothing in the back. Like, surfboard. Yeah, it was given that, Surfboard. So, now Surfboard was a friend of one of these girls that dated one of like my ex-boyfriends in high school. And me and the girl, we had an issue. But of course she gonna have an issue because me and the girl had an issue. Or whatever. But I never really had an issue with her, if it makes sense. So, now, Surfboard was talking to Mike. And it's crazy, his name really started with an M. But anyway. Surfboard was talking to Mike, and me and Mike, it really wasn't, well, she claimed he was talking to her, but he said he really didn't want to talk to her and stuff like that. So me and Mike, we became cool or whatever. We never did this. We never did the Humpty Dumpty, sat on a wall, sat on it. We never did that at that time. But we have done it one time. But we never did it at that time. So we walking in the hallway. Like, sometimes she'll mug me or whatever. And yeah, so she wanted to fight me because of that. She seen us in the hallway and she like, what you doing? Why you walking with her? This, that, and the third. And he like, yo, chill. So, like I said, she already had an issue with me. So she ain't liked it. So a couple days fast forward, Surfboard been telling people like, yeah, I'm gonna fight her bit by bit. And the whole time it's like it's over a nigga. Like, remind y'all, I really didn't care for dating people in my actual school. So if I gave you a chance, it just had to have been something. But I never really gave niggas a chance in my high school because they kiss and tell, and I didn't like that. And I also was liking older men, like grown men, 20-something. You know, in that age era. I wasn't the same type of age era me. Not really, it just had to be something. But anyway. So, everybody like, yeah, she gonna come fight you. Bit by bit. Now, the school buses is in front of the building. Yes, same things, MTA buses. And it's crazy because it's the same bus that I was fighting when I did Big Bully. The number 3 or the 36. One of those two, like I said, it was the number 3 or the 36. So I heard that we was, you know, she gonna come at the school. She gonna get on my bus because she never even got on that bus. She never got on that bus. But she was gonna get on my bus so she can find me. So I'm already hearing the rumors or whatever. So I'm like, all right, I'm walking to my bus because one thing about it, I'm never no scary hoe. I will never be scary. Scary is not in my blood, baby. Never that. Never gave scary. So I'm like, all right, cool. Well, I get on the bus. I think I was on the phone. I don't know who I was on the phone with, but I was on the phone, whatever. I get on the bus, and I see Surfboard, her homegirls. It's a couple people that don't belong on the bus that's on the bus. Y'all know when y'all hear somebody about to fight, you know people won't come. So I had my earphones in. So I took my earphones out. I rolled them up, put them in my bed. You know, she's still standing there. So she finally come up. And she like, so you talking to Mike, this, that, and the third. I said, first of all, baby, we ain't talking. We just cool for real. You tripping for what? And she like, well, yeah, I want to fight, this, that, and the third. So we square up. Bop, 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 bop. I'm banging in her face. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing. Giving it to her. I see her friend, the dark-skinned girl, she jump in like my eyes is open. I never close my eyes and I put my head down. I know where I'm fighting at. So I'm banging her up. Bang. Her friend jump in there. Bop, bop, bop. She hit me a couple times. Stop hitting her. Bop, 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 bop. Hit her a couple times. And then she just started hitting me. I'm letting her hit me. And I just went back on banging her up. Bing, bing, bing. Because, baby, one thing about it, they always say, baby, if you in a fight, at least you beating one up. Baby, I still tried to take both of them. I banged her up, too. But I'm going to continue banging her out because, baby, one y'all going to have to get beat. So, anyway, all right, I'm getting banged. Now, at this point, the black girl jumped in. You know, I'm fighting this girl. And then I feel the whole other motherfuckers jumping on me. Now, none of them, I ate them hits, period. They didn't do a darn thing to me. They didn't get me on the ground. They hit like a bunch of bitches. And if you see this video, comment down below and let these people know I told her to hit like a bunch of bitches. Because when one of them, like, I ain't gonna lie, somebody hit me in my eye wasn't black, none of that. I ain't had a black eye or whatever. But the only bruise that I ever had when I scraped, like, y'all know in the front of the bus, it's that glass thing, like they can close or whatever when they, I guess, they don't want to be in the open, you know, the drivers. So I scraped my hand on that, like right here. It was like right here or whatever. And I got up and they getting off the bus. I said, y'all, oh, excuse me, y'all. I said, y'all hit like a bunch of bees. I ate them hits. And she, Surfboard like, girl, just take your L. Just take your I said, y'all hit like a bunch of bitches. Y'all ain't get me on the ground. Y'all ain't do none of that. Y'all hit like a bunch of bitches. I ate them. Fuck is you talking about? I ate them. Because one thing about it, when I'm mad, baby, I get in my nigga mode. I really ate them hits. Them hits wasn't nothing. And I kept feeling them bitches. I was taking them. You hear me? I was taking them. But one thing about it, while they was hit me, I made sure I said, none of these bitches gonna get me on the ground. That's not gonna happen. I stood on my 2 toes. I sure did. And I probably balled up a little bit so they won't hit my face. Because like I said, I felt hella hands like just hitting over top of me. Hella hands, bro. It was hella bitches that hitting over top of me and none of them got me down. One person hit me in my eye. And I'm going to tell that story time too because I ended up fighting that girl or whatever. So I'm like, yeah, y'all hit like a bunch of bitches. She's like, yeah, take your L. And I said one thing about it. A B would never want to bank me. And now, when the fight stopped, we on the corner of the gas station. Y'all know where the gas station is, and the 3 make that left turn. So it stopped right there. We still on Northern Parkway with the school at. And at this time, y'all, I was staying with my sister, which is at Dutch Village, right down the street near the McDonald's. And I said, oh, so y'all want to bank me? Cool. We got out the bus. Or whatever, the girl started, one of the dark-skinned girl or whatever, she was right there. So I ran back up. Bah, 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 bah. We started fighting or whatever. And she got me a couple times. I ain't gonna lie, she got me a couple times. I was still tired, but one thing about it, baby, it ain't over. Y'all just banked me. all your little other friends, but baby, you still right here. Well, I'm gonna fight you. Bing, 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 yeah, we got it popping. So I said, all right, cool, stay right here, stay right here. Yeah, y'all want to bank me? So I walked down to my sister. Well, actually, I ran down to my sister. I said, no, they just banked me. This, that, and the third. I pulled out, I think it was a big ass sword. My sister, she had a sword. My sister girlfriend had a sword. I said, no, because I'm like, I was like, no, don't take that, don't take that. So I took a different knife. I said, no, F that, F that. And I took a different knife and I ran up there. Now, the girl that was dating my ex, I had already fought her before then. I fought her before then or whatever. But I know, you know, the beef, like I said. So now I didn't see Surfboard anymore, but I seen her, and when I was looking, she was in the group, so I'm pretty sure she hit me too. So I said, so where your homegirl at? I don't know. I said, well, you gonna take the blame. Blah, blah, blah. And I was gonna poke her, but yo, I really wasn't gonna poke her, y'all. I just wanted to scare her, and I ain't even see it, but she was so scared. I ain't even see, y'all. The police was literally right there in the car, y'all. The police was in the car when I was like, and I looked over, I said, and I heard him and just walked off. I walked off, and it was like this, it was just like a board where the bus stop is. There's a fence right there in the glass bus stop, but it was a board on the ground. I just took that knife and sling down under there. Thank God nobody was like, she threw the knife under there, she threw the knife under there. But they was like, where the knife at? Where the knife? I said, I don't have a knife. I don't have a knife. They was like, I guess nobody even seen me that I threw it under there for real. So I went home and she never came back to school. Well, yeah, the girl that I was going to fake came back to school. But the girl Surfboard, she over there told me she needed to just take the L. And it was no L to give. So now, y'all, we have the meeting, the school meeting. We got Surfboard or whatever. Now, the girl that I officially was going to, you know, fake poke up, she didn't come. But it was her. It was Surfboard and the dark-skinned girl that, you know, was fighting. So we all in there, and the girl Surfboard like, just take your L, take your L. And I'm like, girl, what L? Y'all banked me. Even the daggone principal said it's no L to be taken. Y'all banked her. It's no L at this point. At this point, it's no L to be taken. I was like, thank you. Like, how you gonna keep saying take a L, girl, when one, I was still beating you up. And I held my own. Y'all didn't do anything. I don't have no lumps, no dumps, no nothing. The only thing I got, baby, is a scratch that I scratched from off that daggone metal thing on a bus. Y'all didn't do absolutely nothing. And you talking about take a L. Apparently, boo-boo, I was beating you up. Cause I know I was. It's not apparently. I was beating you. I remember the fight like no tomorrow. We were standing up and we was gonna beat me because one thing about it, I'm aiming for your face. We like boop 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 boop, and you bang it up, and your homegirl, she started hitting me, and I plucked up a couple times, pop pop pop, and went back on you. Yeah. But that was a little bit of that. So she said take an L. There was no L to be lost. So now a couple days later, a couple months, it wasn't even later. It was like I'll say a month or two or whatever. Now this girl, she would just come once. And it was one time, like once, I say once a month, but it was one time, y'all, something like that. I didn't see her at all. So we finally had a meeting, and she was just like, I was very scared for my life. That's why I didn't come to school, you know, at the meeting. She really was going to stay, and I got a son, and she had a son at that time too, young. She like, and I got a son, and I was so scared. She scared me because she put a knife on me, and I didn't know what I would be coming to in school. This and the third, blah, blah, blah. Because one thing about it, like I said, baby, you banked me. That's going to be if any be banked me, baby, that's going to be the worst mistake you made in your life. You was just better off fighting me one-on-one. And hope I didn't get crazy then, but when you bank me, all bets are off. I'm sorry. I'm coming hard. Just to know that. Yeah. And that was the end of that story time, y'all. I ain't had no issues out of Surfboard or the black girl or none of that over a nigga. It's just like y'all in high school really fighting over little boys. I could never. I really wasn't even worried about all that, because it's like you want to fight me over a boy that don't even want you, boo boo. He don't want you, and you're mad. And it's crazy. Just what? Last year, he just hit my D. He hit my DM. I'm just looking at him like, boy, I'm in a whole relationship, and I don't want you. But yeah, y'all, that was that story time. I gave y'all a couple story times, and this story time was a little better. Sometimes, y'all, when I'm telling story times, I'm really trying to remember as I'm telling them, trying to remember everything. So that's why I be little. Nothing is fake. Nothing is a lie. None of that. I don't do that. I don't fab, no stories, no none of that. Yeah, y'all. So I ain't gonna lie, I'm finna do my little 1-2-1-2 for my daughter get home. I still got some me time, and I see y'all on the flip side. Hope y'all enjoyed the video.